10. Eating mistakes that harm a woman's body after 60, and gentle ways to heal. Turning 60 doesn't mean your body is giving up on you. In fact, it's an invitation, a new chapter, where you're finally called to listen, care, and treat your body with the compassion it has long deserved. Yet many women unknowingly hold on to habits that quietly erode their health, day by day. Below are 10 common mistakes, and more importantly, loving ways you can start to take better care of yourself today. 1. Skipping breakfast, missing the moment to wake your body up. As we age, our metabolism slows down. Skipping breakfast leaves you low on energy, weak, and more vulnerable to dizziness or fatigue throughout the day. Try a light, protein-rich breakfast with fiber. Think oatmeal, a boiled egg, or a green smoothie with fruit and flax seeds. 2. Not getting enough protein. After 60, we naturally lose muscle faster. Without enough protein, our strength fades, posture weakens, and balance becomes harder to maintain. Protein isn't just in meat, it's in eggs, beans, Greek yogurt, tofu, and fish. Rotate your protein sources to keep meals interesting and nourishing. 3. Not drinking enough water. As we age, we don't feel thirst as strongly, but dehydration can creep in, leading to dry skin, constipation, fatigue, or even brain fog. Keep a water bottle nearby and sip throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. 4. Hidden sugars, the silent inflammation. Trigger sugar hides in the most innocent-looking foods. Granola bars, fruit juices, sauces, even store-bought soups. Reducing sugar can ease joint pain, help manage diabetes risk, and give your skin a fresh glow. 5. Eating too much salt. Salt may make food tasty, but it can also raise blood pressure and strain your heart. Try seasoning with herbs, garlic, lemon, and ginger. You'll be surprised how flavorful healthy can be. 6. Forgetting leafy greens. Leafy vegetables support digestion, reduce cholesterol, and fight inflammation. Yet they're often missing from daily meals. Add a side salad, blend spinach into smoothies, or make soups with cabbage and kale. 7. Ignoring calcium and vitamin D. Bone loss accelerates after menopause. Without proper care, osteoporosis can sneak up without symptoms. One glass of milk, a few minutes of sunshine, or a supplement, if advised by your doctor, can do wonders for your bones. 8. Emotional eating, replacing loneliness with sugar. Loneliness, boredom, or anxiety often drive us to the kitchen. But food isn't the cure for an aching heart. Instead of eating out of emotion, try calling a friend, taking a walk, or journaling. Feed your soul before feeding your stomach. 9. Ignoring the body's small messages. A slight ache, sleepless nights, stomach discomfort. They may seem small, until they're not. Your body speaks in whispers before it screams. Listen early. Act gently. Don't delay doctor visits out of fear or habit. 10. Believing it's too late to change. This is perhaps the most damaging belief of all. It is never too late to treat yourself better. Every healthy choice, every meal you eat with care, every stretch, every early bedtime, is a message of love to the body that's carried you for over 60 years. Closing words. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to begin. Health isn't built in one big moment. It's woven into your daily life, in your choices, in your self-kindness, in how you respond when your body asks for care. The years ahead are still yours to live fully. Your body is ready to thrive, and will respond with strength, balance, and peace, as soon as you give it what it needs. Time, attention, love. After 60, the art of inner healing. Slow down to live deeper. 1. Slow down. Not to stop, but to feel. In youth, we race. In age, we finally breathe. No more chasing. Life becomes a quiet garden where you can walk slowly, sip tea, feel the morning light, and hear bird song. These aren't small things. They're life itself. 2. Release the weight. Forgive yourself. You've lived for others. Now live for you. Yes, there were mistakes. But you've survived. You've loved. You've grown. That's your strength. Let go of guilt. Say it softly. I did my best. And know that it was enough. 3. Your body is a sacred space, not a project to fix. Wrinkles are the echoes of laughter. Sunspots are your summers lived well. Nourish your skin not to be younger, but to be kinder. Walk gently. Stretch. Rest. Breathe. These are acts of devotion to the body that has carried your story. 4. Stillness heals more than noise ever could. Meditation, journaling, breathing. So simple, yet deeply transformative. When you sit in silence, you hear your truth. You reclaim yourself. Peace doesn't come from doing more. It comes from listening. 5. Reclaim your joy. No audience needed. Sing for yourself. Dance in your kitchen. Plant a flower because it makes you smile. You don't need permission to feel joy. You've earned every moment of it. Closing life after 60 isn't an ending. It's a return. To yourself. To the sacred. To a life no longer rushed, but deeply lived. You don't need to be busy to matter. You only need to be present. With yourself. And with life. Journey to a healthy heart. The secret to living well and overcoming all challenges. Introduction. The heart. The eternal source of life. The video opens with images of a beating heart, accompanied by gentle yet meaningful music. People often say that the heart is the flame of life. Every beat is not only a measure of our life force, but also a testament to our hopes, beliefs, and the courage to overcome challenges. In today's video, we will explore the core factors for protecting and caring for our hearts, the center of our circulatory system, and the symbol of our inner strength. Join us as we embark on a journey to understand how to maintain a strong, resilient heart at every stage of our lives. Part 1. Nutrition. The foundation of heart health. 1.1. The role of nutrition in protecting your heart. A proper diet is essential for building a healthy heart. Every meal not only provides energy but also directly affects cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and inflammation, all critical markers for heart disease. Fiber-rich foods, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains help reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, and regulate blood sugar levels. Fiber also aids in weight management, which significantly impacts heart health. Healthy fats. Instead of consuming saturated and trans fats, choose beneficial unsaturated fats, such as omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, chia seeds, flax seeds, and various nuts. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation, stabilize the heart's rhythm, and improve vascular function. Limiting salt and sugar. Excess salt can lead to high blood pressure, while too much sugar can contribute to weight gain and metabolic problems. A diet low in salt and sugar helps maintain stable blood pressure and reduces the burden on the heart. 1.2. Sample menus for a healthy heart. In the video, you might showcase sample menus for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast. Oatmeal with flax seeds, fresh berries, and a drizzle of honey. Lunch. A mixed vegetable salad topped with nuts and grilled salmon, dressed with extra virgin olive oil. Dinner. A hearty vegetable soup with a serving of protein, tofu or skinless chicken, and brown rice. These choices are not only delicious, but also provide the vital nutrients necessary for heart health. Part 2. Physical activity. Moving in sync with your heart. The benefits of regular exercise for heart health. Regular physical activity improves blood circulation, lowers blood pressure, and enhances the endurance of your heart muscle. It also plays a key role in reducing stress, a major risk factor for heart disease. Aerobic exercises. Activities like walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, or brisk walking are excellent for lowering bad cholesterol, enhancing blood flow, and boosting lung capacity. Strength training. Engaging in muscle-strengthening exercises with light weights or body weight exercises can build muscle mass, increase metabolic rate, support weight control, and reduce the strain on the heart. Yoga and Pilates. These exercises not only improve flexibility but also balance your mind, reduce stress, and help stabilize your heart rate. 2.2. Creating an effective exercise plan. A balanced exercise schedule should include at least 30 minutes of aerobic exercise on most days of the week, combined with strength training at least twice a week. Additionally, incorporating relaxation exercises like yoga or meditation helps reduce stress and improve overall health. Part 3. Stress management and mental well-being. 3.1. Stress, the silent enemy of the heart. Chronic stress is one of the hidden culprits behind heart disease. Constant stress increases hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol, leading to high blood pressure and potential blockages in the arteries. Meditation and mindfulness. Taking just a few minutes each day for meditation can relax the mind and lower cortisol levels. Encourage viewers to learn breathing exercises or mindfulness techniques to manage stress. Stress-relieving activities. Listening to calming music, engaging in creative arts, or simply sharing a heartfelt conversation with a close friend can all help refresh your mental state. 3.2. Cultivating a positive and resilient mindset. When your mind is nurtured, your body gains extra strength to fight diseases. We encourage viewers to participate in workshops or classes on personal development, discover joy in personal hobbies such as painting, writing, or photography. Set small daily goals that keep your motivation high and allow you to see incremental progress. Part 4. Sleep and recovery. Golden time for the body. 4.1. The importance of sleep in heart health. Adequate, quality sleep is essential for the body to repair itself after a day's stress. Without enough deep sleep, your body cannot regenerate cells or regulate hormones, which may lead to high blood pressure, anxiety, and other factors harmful to the heart. Ideal sleep duration. For adults, 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night is ideal. A quiet, cool, and dark environment helps achieve a deeper, more restorative sleep. Good sleep hygiene. Avoid electronic devices before bedtime. Establish a regular sleep schedule, and engage in relaxing pre-sleep activities such as reading or listening to soft music. 4.2. Improving sleep quality. In addition to the basics, viewers can adopt measures like creating a wind-down routine with light meditation or breathing exercises, using calming essential oils such as lavender or chamomile, controlling the room temperature and selecting a comfortable mattress and pillow to support the spine. Part 5. Regular health monitoring and checkups. 5.1. The role of regular checkups in preventing heart disease. There is nothing more valuable than your health. Regular monitoring of your heart's condition can detect any early warning signs, allowing for prompt intervention and treatment. Blood pressure monitoring. Maintaining stable blood pressure is crucial. Encourage viewers to regularly check their blood pressure at home and consult their doctor if there are unusual fluctuations. Lipid profile testing. Regular testing of cholesterol, triglycerides, and other markers gives a clear picture of heart disease risk. Advanced diagnostic tests. Periodic tests such as echocardiograms, electrocardiograms, ECG, and inflammatory markers can further clarify the state of heart health. 5.2. The role of technology and modern medicine. The advancement of medical technology brings many advantages for continuous health monitoring. Wearable technology. Smartwatches and fitness trackers can continuously monitor heart rate, blood pressure, and daily activities, providing real-time data on your health. Mobile apps. Health tracking apps can send early warnings if any abnormal signs are detected, enabling personalized health management. Part 6. Mindset and lifestyle. The inner source of strength. 6.1. The impact of a positive attitude. A positive mindset can alleviate the negative effects of stress and bolster your body's immune system. Sharing and connection. Engaging in community activities, spending time with family and friends, and supporting one another all contribute to lowering stress and promoting mental well-being. Listening to yourself. Understand your emotions, face, and manage stress healthily. This self-awareness is crucial for maintaining both physical and mental balance. 6.2. Learning from success stories. Inspiration can be found in those who have overcome heart disease. Their stories of resilience remind us that setbacks can serve as powerful lessons and stepping stones to a healthier, more fulfilling life. Part 7. family and community. The bond that strengthens us. 7.1. The importance of family support. The love and care from family members are invaluable in maintaining heart health. Family sharing. When every family member listens, supports, and adopts a healthy lifestyle together, it creates an environment that alleviates stress and enhances overall quality of life. Community activities, clubs, group exercise sessions, and volunteer activities not only bring joy, but also help individuals feel part of a larger, supportive community. 7.2. Educating and spreading awareness. Knowledge is power. Sharing information and experiences about heart health can save lives. Health education programs. Regular seminars and workshops on heart health provide valuable insights into risk factors and prevention strategies. Medical community involvement. Encouraging collaboration among doctors, nutritionists, and fitness trainers helps build a comprehensive support system for heart patients. Part 8. Conclusion. Transforming every heartbeat into a triumph. Final montage. Scenes of nature, happy families, sports activities, and patients receiving care. Within each of us, the heart is not merely an organ. It is a beacon of hope and determination. Every heartbeat is a reminder that life always offers opportunities to overcome difficulties, to love, and to live fully. Cherish every beat. Care for your heart by making healthy lifestyle choices. From a nutritious diet, regular exercise, stress management, and good sleep, to connecting with family and community. Each step on the path to heart health opens a new door to a future filled with joy, tranquility, and profound fulfillment. No matter how many challenges life throws your way, remember that the strength of your heart lies in your spirit, a flame that never goes out. Let every challenge become a lesson and a catalyst for progress on your journey to a healthier and happier life. Call to action. Begin today with the smallest changes. Choose a healthy meal, set aside time for exercise, or simply listen to the rhythm of your own heart. Every step you take toward caring for your heart will lead to a brighter, more hopeful, and more meaningful future. Let us spread the message of love, care, and support so that every heart is protected and empowered, proving that life is not only about facing difficulties, but also about embracing endless opportunities and joy. Women age 60-70 and the journey of caring for your heart, loving yourself and overcoming every limitation. 1. The importance of heart health in midlife. Women after the age of 60, women often experience significant physiological changes due to menopause and the effects of aging. The heart, the center of the circulatory system, is not only the engine supplying energy to the body, but also a symbol of our inner strength and determination. At this stage, when abnormalities in blood pressure, cholesterol, and inflammation may increase, caring for heart health becomes paramount. Experts note that hormonal changes, cellular decline, and past lifestyle choices may elevate the risk of heart disease in older women. Therefore, protecting your heart is not merely a medical necessity, but also a holistic endeavor that includes nurturing your spirit and maintaining strong connections with family and community. 2. Key factors affecting heart health in women, age 60 to 70. 2.1. Physiological changes after menopause. After menopause, the level of estrogen in the body decreases dramatically. Estrogen has long been recognized as a protector of heart health because it helps maintain higher levels of good cholesterol, HDL, and lower levels of bad cholesterol, LDL, as well as improving blood vessel function. This decline can lead to an increased risk of coronary artery disease, abnormal cholesterol levels, higher likelihood of inflammation in the blood vessels, contributing to plaque buildup. 2.2. Lifestyle and mental health factors. The lifestyle of earlier years, such as an unbalanced diet, insufficient physical activity, and chronic stress, may have long-lasting effects on heart health. Moreover, psychological factors, from feelings of loneliness to anxiety, play a significant role. Stress and tension. Studies show that prolonged stress raises cortisol levels, which can increase blood pressure and inflammation, thereby damaging blood vessels. Lack of physical activity. Reduced physical activity can weaken the heart's training, diminishing endurance and overall function. Poor dietary choices. Consuming foods high in unhealthy fats, salt, and sugar not only affects weight, but also negatively impacts heart health. 2.3. Genetic and environmental influences. Some women may have inherited factors that elevate their risk of heart disease. In addition, environmental factors, such as air pollution, past smoking habits, even if not current, or alcohol consumption, can also affect cardiovascular health. 3. Effective methods for caring for heart health in women aged 60 to 70. 3.1. A balanced diet and heart-friendly meal plans. A balanced and healthy diet is fundamental for sustaining heart health. Women in the 60-70 age group should focus on fiber-rich foods, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, help reduce cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar levels. Healthy fats. Prioritize omega-3 fatty acids found in salmon, chia seeds, flax seeds, and various nuts, which reduce inflammation and support blood vessel function. Limiting salt, sugar, and saturated fat. Adjust your diet to manage blood pressure and weight, thereby easing the burden on your heart. Sample menu. Breakfast, a bowl of oatmeal prepared with almond milk, topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of flax seeds. Lunch, a diverse vegetable salad with a portion of grilled fish and extra virgin olive oil dressing. Dinner, a hearty vegetable soup served with tofu or skinless chicken, and a side of brown rice. These choices are not only delicious, but also supply the essential nutrients needed for a healthy heart. 3.2. Regular and moderate physical activity. Exercise not only improves blood circulation, but also reduces stress and enhances quality of life. Specific workouts for women aged 60 to 70 include light aerobic activities, brisk walking, water aerobics, cycling or swimming. Help improve cardiovascular function. Strength training. Gentle resistance exercises with light weights or body weight movements can help maintain muscle mass and overall balance. Yoga and Pilates. These practices not only increase flexibility and balance, but also teach breathing techniques and meditation to manage stress. A recommended routine might include at least 30 minutes of aerobic activity on most days, strength training 2-3 times per week, and daily sessions of yoga or meditation to enhance mental and physical well-being. 3.3. Stress management and nurturing mental well-being. A positive mindset serves as medicine for the heart. Women aged 60 to 70 should adopt methods to reduce stress and keep a cheerful spirit. Meditation and mindfulness. Spend a few minutes each day practicing meditation or focused breathing to lower cortisol levels. Engaging in creative and enjoyable activities. Art, creative writing, or listening to soothing music can nurture your inner spirit. Community connection. Joining clubs, group exercise classes, or volunteer activities helps reduce loneliness and build social support. Professional counseling. Participating in counseling sessions or support groups can help you manage stress and improve overall emotional health. 3.4. Quality sleep and restorative recovery. Quality sleep directly affects heart health. For women aged 60 to 70, ensuring adequate and deep sleep is vital for cellular regeneration and hormone regulation. Establish a good sleep routine. Keep a regular sleep and wake schedule, and avoid electronic devices before bedtime. Ideal sleep environment. Create a quiet, cool, and dark environment to promote deep and restorative sleep. Enhance sleep quality. Consider developing a pre-sleep routine with meditation or light stretching. Use calming essential oils like lavender, and invest in a supportive mattress and pillows. 3.5. Regular health monitoring and leveraging technology. Regular checkups are crucial to early detection of any anomalies in heart health. Routine medical examinations. Encourage regular monitoring of blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and other key markers at least twice a year. Use of smart wearable devices. Smartwatches and fitness trackers can continuously record heart rate, blood pressure, and physical activity, alerting you to any early signs of trouble. Health management apps. Mobile applications can track your health data, provide early warnings, and help you maintain a personalized plan for heart care. 4. Final advice. The strength and resilience of women. Women aged 60 to 70 have a lifetime of experiences marked by resilience and determination. Even though natural changes and past lifestyle factors may increase the risk of heart disease, the most critical step is to love and care for yourself. Every heartbeat is a chance, a rhythm of life that inspires you to turn challenges into opportunities. Listen to your body. If you feel tired or notice any unusual signs, do not hesitate to consult your doctor. Invest in yourself. From a balanced diet and regular exercise to cultivating a positive environment, every small decision contributes to overall heart health. Share and connect. Share your experiences and feelings with family, friends, and community. Their support is an invaluable source of motivation. Never lose hope. Every challenge is a lesson to learn from, a stepping stone to a stronger heart. Believe in your power to overcome, and let your resilient heart shine as a beacon of life. Conclusion. For women aged 60 to 70, heart health is not only a personal responsibility, but a precious gift to be shared with family and community. Every healthy heartbeat is a source of energy that fuels love, hope, and unity. On the journey to caring for your heart, remember that you deserve a life filled with peace, joy, and profound meaning. Start today. Choose a nutritious meal, set aside time for regular exercise, or simply enjoy a restful sleep. Each small decision is a step toward protecting your heart, the very heart of life, love, and the will to overcome any obstacle. Women over 60, a journey of inspiration and newfound freedom. At 60, Clara found herself standing at the crossroads of reinvention. After decades of nurturing her family, she embraced a newfound freedom, enrolling in painting classes. Each brushstroke became a testament to her dreams, vibrant and unapologetic. Meanwhile, Ruth, a retired teacher, embarked on solo travels, discovering hidden gems in quaint towns and savoring local cuisines. Their journeys intertwined at a community art fair, where they shared stories of resilience, laughter, and the exhilarating joy of pursuing passions long set aside. 1. Grandma Moses, Anna Mary Robertson Moses. The grandma, who made art history, started at 78. She began painting seriously after her health no longer allowed her to embroider. Achievements. Her naive-style paintings gained fame and were exhibited at the Museum of Modern Art in New York. By age 100, she had created over 1,500 works. Message: life is what you make it, no matter when you start. 2. Diana Nyad, the swimmer who broke records at 64. The Impossible Challenge. At 64, she became the first person to swim from Cuba to Florida, 177 km, without a shark cage after 4 failed attempts. Lesson: you're never too old to chase your dreams. Find a way to conquer your fears. 3. Iris Apfel, the ageless fashion icon. Fame at 90. Known for her bold, eclectic style, she became a global fashion icon in her twilight years. Life philosophy. Style isn't about money or age. It comes from the heart and the courage to be yourself. 4. Nguyen Thi Mui, the 80-year-old literacy sower. A meaningful mission. At 80, she opened a free literacy class for underprivileged children in Hanoi, despite her declining health. Wish. Seeing children learn to read brings me more joy than any luxury. 5. Julia. Hurricane Hawkins, the 100-year-old track star world record. At 100, she became the oldest athlete to compete in a 100-meter race in the US, finishing in 1 minute and 2 seconds. Secret: I never sit still. I keep moving and focus on positive things. 6. Jane Goodall, the tireless environmentalist. A lifetime of dedication. From her 60s to now, age 90, she has traveled the world advocating for wildlife and environmental conservation. Message: every day on Earth is a chance to make a difference. Age won't stop you from taking action. 7. Li Ti Mai, the herbal tea entrepreneur at 62. From retirement to business. Using traditional knowledge, she built a herbal tea brand from medicinal plants, creating jobs for local women. Quote, "Old age isn't for waiting, it's for doing what you've never done before." 8. Tao Por Chon Lynch, the yoga teacher who inspired at 98 boundless energy. Until her passing at 101, she taught yoga and danced passionately. Philosophy: age is just a mindset. Breathe deeply and live fully in every moment. 9. Kathy Vaughn, the 94-year-old college graduate. A dream deferred. After raising 5 children and retiring, she earned a bachelor's degree in history at 94. Declaration: it's never too late to become the best version of yourself. 10. The unsung heroes. Quiet acts of inspiration. Beyond famous names, millions of women over 60 inspire through small, heartfelt actions. A grandmother learning English to chat with her overseas grandchildren. A volunteer comforting cancer patients. A craftswoman preserving cultural heritage. Final message: whether you're a trailblazer or an everyday hero, your 60s and beyond are the time to embrace freedom that busy youth couldn't offer. Dare to try something new. Spread love with a heart full of wisdom. Let 60 plus be the start of your most radiant chapter. 11. Vera Wang, the ageless fashion designer journey. From a fashion editor to a designer at 40, she only truly flourished at 60. Challenge: proving that creativity isn't age-dependent in an industry that worships youth. Message: passion and perseverance can defeat societal bias. Being 60 plus is a time to redefine success, not retire. 12. Dr. Gladys West, the invisible scientist behind GPS Journey, worked quietly in STEM, a field with few women of color, and only gained recognition at 87. Challenge: overcame barriers of gender, race, and age in science. Message: silent dedication can still change the world. Don't let society make your worth invisible just because of age. 13. Mary Hobson, Russian literature translator, at 74. Journey: started learning a complex language from scratch at retirement age, translating a 1,200-page classic. Challenge: broke the notion that learning is only for the young. Message: the brain doesn't expire. Old age is a chance to unlock intellectual potential long asleep. 14. Phyllis Sues, dancer and skydiver at 95. Journey: continually pushed her physical limits through demanding activities like tango, yoga, and skydiving. Challenge: fought the belief that old age equals sickness and weakness. Message: mental strength fuels youthfulness. Age can't hold you back if you don't set the limits yourself. 15. Nguyen Thi Ngoc, Vietnam's forest mother and environmental guardian journey, channeled the grief of losing her son in a natural disaster into a love for nature. Challenge: faced deforestation and community apathy. Message: a mother's love transcends time and space. Environmental protection isn't an obligation, it's an act of love for future generations. 16. Wang Deshun, China's silver-haired heartthrob journey, transitioned from stage actor to model, defying the fashion world's obsession with youthful beauty. Challenge: changed how society views aging appearances. Message: confidence is the most luxurious cosmetic. Women deserve to shine at any age. 17. Dr. Ruth Westheimer, the trailblazing sex therapist. Journey: used humor and honesty to shatter the stereotype that older people don't care about intimacy. Challenge: faced stigma for discussing sexuality openly at an older age. Message: self-discovery is a lifelong journey. Age doesn't erase the need for love and connection. 18. Lillian Weber, grandmother, who sewed 1,000 dresses for poor children. Journey: turned the grief of losing her husband into motivation to help African children. Challenge: kept her drive alive despite limited health and time. Message: small acts of kindness can ripple far. True happiness comes from giving, not receiving. 19. The Raging Grannies, the fierce grandmother's journey, used art to fight for justice, proving that aging doesn't mean passivity. Challenge: fought against the stereotype that older women should stay in their place. Message: age brings power. Experience helps them see through social issues and speak out bravely. 20. You, the woman writing her own story journey, encouraging readers to see 60 plus as a fresh chapter, not a final one. Message: everyone is the author of their own life. A legacy doesn't have to be grand. It can be the love you share every day. Recurring themes: challenging age. Stereotypes. From STEM to the arts to sports, these women show that ability isn't age-bound. transforming pain into power. Many channeled personal loss, a child, a spouse, into community impact. Freedom in aging. Free from the burdens of career and family, they lived true to their passion and values. Legacy of love. The greatest success at 60 plus isn't fame. It's the positive influence on future generations. Final lesson. 60 plus is not a finish line. It's the moment you have enough experience to live without regrets, enough courage to love without conditions, and enough wisdom to know you are still in the middle of your journey, not at the end. 21. Maggie Kuhn, founder of the Grey Panthers movement journey. Forced into retirement at 65, she refused to step back and instead founded a movement to fight for seniors' rights. Challenge. Battled against age-based discrimination in society. Message. Aging is not an endpoint. It's a moment to speak up, rise, and spark change. One person can still shake the system. 22. Sister Madonna Buder, the Iron Nun. Competing in Ironman at 86. Journey. Started running at 48 and became a symbol of resilience in the grueling Ironman competitions. Challenge. Pushed through physical limits and broke religious stereotypes that nuns should remain in quiet service. Message. Faith is not only found in prayers but in every determined step forward. It's never too late to begin a new chapter. 23. Mae Musk, model and nutritionist. Thriving in her 70s journey. A single mother who raised 3 children, she returned to the runway and became a face of global brands in her 60s and beyond. Challenge. Confronted rigid beauty standards and ageism in the fashion industry. Message. Beauty doesn't expire. Women don't have to be eternally young to be seen. They just need to be themselves. 24. Masako Wakamiya, Japan's oldest iPhone app developer. Journey. Started learning to code at 81 to build an app for older adults. Challenge. Entered the world of tech late in life, proving that seniors are far from tech illiterate. Message. Learning has no limits. Age doesn't make you outdated. Refusing to learn does. 25. You, the woman. Reading these words. Journey. You may have never been on stage, run a marathon, or coded an app, but you live every day with strength, kindness, and love. Message. A great journey doesn't have to be glamorous. Sometimes, simply living with honesty, love, and curiosity is already a story worth telling. Expanded message. Being 60 plus isn't just a milestone. It's the gateway to freedom and the power to choose how you want to live. It's the time when you no longer live to please others. Aren't afraid to ask questions, try new things, or say no. Refuse to be confined by other people's definition of success. Remember, the world needs your story. Every wrinkle is a line written by time, and every step forward is a mark of your courage. If you'd like, I can help turn this content into a small book, a blog series, or even a powerful media campaign for women 60 plus. Got any specific ideas in mind? Women 60 plus. It's time to shine your own way. You don't need permission to start again. You don't need society's validation to live fully. All you need is one thing: to believe you are worthy. Why you should start living more radiantly than ever. 1. Aging is a privilege, not a burden. You've spent decades caring for your family, carrying responsibilities, sacrificing for others. Now is the time to live for yourself, unapologetically. Sign up for that class you've put off. Travel to the place you've always dreamed of. Dress how you want, even if it's not age-appropriate. 2. Your body isn't old. It's a warrior. Every wrinkle, every scar, tells the story of a life well lived. You don't need the perfect figure. You need strength, flexibility, and self-love. Try yoga, dance, swimming, or walking. Move in a way that brings you joy. 3. 60 plus is the perfect time to learn something new. You're never too late to learn a language, use social media, or even start a business. In fact, you may learn faster because you learn with heart and experience. Learn like you're 20, but without the fear of being judged. 4. You are a living example for future generations. Your children and grandchildren don't need you to be perfect. They need to see a vibrant role model, a woman who dares to love, make mistakes, and begin again. Show the next generation that happiness is a choice, not a reward for youth. A challenge for you. In the next 30 days, do at least one thing you've never done before, something that feels scary but exciting. Write a love letter to yourself. Join an art group. Start a journal or even a memoir. Just begin, even with one small step. Final thought. Getting older is not an expiration date. It's when life becomes richer, deeper, more real. You don't need to become someone else. You just need to return to yourself, the free, passionate version of you with nothing left to prove. Don't count the years. Make the years count. A letter to the woman, 60 plus. You are still blooming, never fading to you. The woman who has lived through more than half a century of life. Perhaps you were once the tireless mother, the devoted wife, the dutiful daughter, the reliable colleague. You've given more than you've received. You've postponed dreams for the sake of others. You've been stronger than you ever knew. And today, when you look in the mirror, you may see a face marked by time. But your eyes still sparkle like they did in your 20s. Because you never stopped loving. You never stopped hoping. You never gave up. True growth begins the moment you stop fearing age. They once taught us that youth is the most beautiful season. But the truth is, youth is vibrant. But age is a golden sunset. Calm, deep, and magnificent. At 60 plus, you've learned the value of silence. You don't need to speak loudly. The wisdom in your gaze is enough to make others listen. You don't need to fight for love, because you love yourself enough not to beg for anything fleeting. A second life begins the moment you give yourself permission to choose again. Ask yourself, if no one judged you, what would you do? If no one imposed limits, how would you live? If you knew it's never too late to start over, what would you choose? You're not too old to begin. You just need the courage to say, I deserve this. Cut your hair short if it makes you feel lighter. Dye it pink if it makes you feel radiant. Fall in love again if your heart still flutters. And walk away from anything that makes you feel small. Whether it's a relationship, an old belief, or the inner critic you've lived with too long. Aging doesn't shrink your world. It expands your soul. Now you have time to go inward. To understand what you truly want, need, and who you are beneath the roles you've played. Rewrite your story, not as an elderly woman, but as a woman living exactly in her right time. Aging doesn't weaken you. It frees you from fear. You no longer worry about what people think. You no longer need to prove your worth. Now, you get to live fully, just because you want to. Closing. You're not blooming again. You've never stopped blooming. Don't let anyone convince you that your light has dimmed. You are not the sunset. You are the sunrise of a brand new chapter. The world still needs your voice. Wise, warm, and true. Your family needs to see your joy, so they can learn how to love themselves. And you need to hold yourself and say, thank you. To the brave woman who survived, who loved, and who is still growing every single day. You're not just living, you're awakening. It's time for you to understand something truly important. You no longer live to please anyone. You no longer live to fit into an outdated mold. You're living to return to yourself. At 60 plus, you don't become less, you become richer. No more rushing, no more uncertainty. No more asking for permission to be who you are. You are like fine wine, deep, unique, and not for the shallow. Women at this age don't need to be rejuvenated. They need to be honored. The world may sell you thousands of anti-aging products, but someone needs to tell you this truth. You don't need to fight against time. You need to celebrate it. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every gray hair holds a memory. Every pain is proof that you've loved, you've lost, and you're still strong enough to keep going. Hold your head high. You are a living work of art, not because you stay young, but because you live authentically. Live like you are the lead character in a story you never dared to write. Every TV show, every magazine, every social media platform has made you believe youth is the golden time to shine. They were wrong. Adulthood is when the light inside you is no longer hidden by insecurity. It's when you don't need an audience. You already know you're amazing. And now, it's time for you to start that book without worrying about perfection. Knock on that door of opportunity without caring who laughs. Take the best photos of your life, just because you believe you deserve to be seen. Now you are the flame, no longer the candle. When you were younger, you were the small light, trying to shine for everyone else. You were afraid of bothering others, afraid of being judged, afraid of not being good enough. But now, you are the blazing fire. You don't shine just to help others see the way. You shine so you can see yourself clearly. Stop apologizing for being different. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into a narrow world. Live bigger, love more, and laugh louder than ever. To you, the woman who is being reborn, you're not at the bottom of the hill. You're climbing to the peak that only those who have endured, loved fully, lost, and still kept moving forward can ever reach. 60 plus isn't the end of your youth. It's an invitation for you to live your most authentic self, without constraints, without shame, without fear. Part 3. Living as a work of art. When age becomes the color of experience. 1. Redefining old age. From decline to flourishing. These women teach us that 60 plus is not the remainder of life, but the most crucial chapter, where wisdom, freedom, and courage converge. Like Vera Wang revolutionizing fashion at 60, or Dr. Ruth Westheimer daring to discuss sexology despite societal taboos, they prove age is a license to live authentically, not a limitation. Chapter 2. Transforming pain into collective strength. Lillian Weber sewed dresses for African children after losing her husband. Mrs. Nguyen Thi Ngoc planted forests to heal the pain of losing her son. They show that kindness is the most powerful remedy. When you use a weathered heart to love, every life scar becomes a chisel mark on a statue of resilience. 3. Old does not mean lonely. The power of connection. The Raging Grannies use songs to unite and fight. Phyllis Sue's learns skydiving to bond with the young. They shatter the lonely old age stereotype by building bridges between generations. This reminds us, loneliness is a choice, not an inevitable consequence of aging. 4. Legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's what you keep creating. Dr. Gladys West was honored at 87. Mary Hobson translated classics post-retirement. They prove the greatest legacy is relentless contribution. Like an ancient tree still blooming, they teach us, a life's value isn't measured by time, but by how fully you burn in every moment. 5. Final invitation. You deserve to keep writing your story. Whether you're 65 or 95, remember, don't wait for a golden moment. Be like Wang Deshun, turning each day into an experiment. Transform "it's too late" into now or never. Like Mary Hobson learning a new language from scratch. Live as an unfinished masterpiece, for true beauty lies in the unpainted strokes and untold stories. Key message. Aging isn't about counting years. It's about making years count. Let these women remind you, the best canvas of your life is still waiting for your boldest brushstrokes.